Hey guys, it's Michelle here with Garden Jargon, and I am planting the rest of my potato sets, our potato seeds today. It's May 7th, Saturday, and I cut them up yesterday. So I chitted them because I didn't have enough to fill this bed with 16 potatoes. So I cut it in half, made sure that there was an eye on each one, and I just left them outside here overnight. Just so they can scab up a little bit. That way they don't rot while they're in the ground. That's kind of what chitting is. You can cut them inside and leave them on your counter for a couple days and let them just kind of scab up, and then that way they don't rot while they're in the ground, and if it rains a little bit, stuff like that. So that's what I did. So let me turn the camera around, show you what I'm doing in the bed. So yesterday I planted that whole side over there, and then I'm putting about 16 potatoes. I'd say this is probably like 3 feet by 3 feet. And I'm just randomly putting them in here. It says to space them out about 12 inches from each other. I'm putting them a little bit closer. The only thing that's really going to do is going to yield you smaller potatoes. So I dig that down there to like 4 inches. And you make sure that the eye is sticking up and just kind of cover it with the soft compost. This one's kind of close to the edge, but I don't care. I don't have enough fencing to do the edge of this anyway, so that potato is in there, covering it with the soft compost. This white powdery stuff is azomite. I actually amended all these beds with azomite. Get this one down in here. See, this one has a little bitty eye, so I'm just going to make sure that that little eye is facing up so it knows which direction to go. This is a big one. Dig down in there. Make sure that the eyes are facing up. This is nice, soft manure compost. I did a soil test, and it was lacking nitrogen in this bed. So I did amend it. You can see kind of the remnants of the alfalfa pellets. I came through and sprinkled alfalfa pellets, and it has rained. So now all of that alfalfa is in there, which does bring nitrogen to your garden beds. And I just have 3 more to plant. And then what I'm going to do is cover this side of the bed with straw, a light layer of straw. And then as soon as I see those potato leaves coming up out of the ground, I'm going to continue to mulch with more straw every single time I see them growing up. And I got this guy one more. I grew potatoes in buckets last year, and now that I have enough garden space, I thought, you know what, I'm going to try them now this year in a garden bed. So this whole thing is finally planted with potatoes, this whole bed, and that whole bed. And they say make sure it's well draining soil, and this portion of my garden, let me scooch it back, is at a slight incline. It goes downhill this way. So at least they will drain really well and not sit in any water. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this with some water, and then I'm going to mulch it and show you how to do that too. Man, I did it again. I did it without showing you. But I just literally put about, I'd say, like 5 or 6 inches of mulch on the top. That was the same yesterday over there, and it's kind of compacted down. This has had 2 layers of mulch on it. You can see it's about 1 foot deep now into the bed. I started these about a month ago, so these potatoes are already about a month in. You may not need the fencing, but I've never grown potatoes like this, and I'm just scared that the wind's going to take all the straw away. So I do see that there's straw in the beds, which is fine. It's mulching the walkways. But I did install the fencing yesterday just to kind of hold it in. I don't have enough to go across from here to here, so this will be open. That's how we'll do it this year. But yeah, so now I have 2 potato beds, and we'll see how that goes. Who knows? I had them in pots last year, and I had baby potatoes. And then maybe this year I will have big potatoes. I don't know. Let's look at this. What? Molly. Hi, honey. She never wants to walk in the garden. I don't think she likes the wood chips on her feet. There's my partner. I thank you guys for watching my Garden Jargon channel. It means the world to me that you watch it and share it and like it and comment, because it helps support my channel. The easiest way to do it. If you know anybody that is going to plant potatoes or might need a tip or trick, please share it. I really do appreciate it. I thank you very much for watching. Take care and God bless.